Hi everyone! First of all, I am not drunk. I'm a little bit tipsy, but I'm not drunk. So I have to state that point now for everyone that might be watching. I am not drunk. Anyone that says that I am, you're lying, okay? So that we've cleared that up. I'm glad. Secondly, wow, what a day I have had. I had such a good day. It was a really good day. It started off quite slowly. My nephew came round. He said goodbye because he's going off to university on Saturday. It'll be the last time I see him, and man, he makes me feel old. He's my nephew, and he's going off to university. He makes me feel old. We're more like brothers because of the age difference than we are actual uncle and nephew. But even still, he makes me feel old. Right, we've got that out of the way. Joss picks me up. We go into town. I do a bit of shopping, I buy a few things. I even try on some really skinny jeans. Wow. Boy, those are uncomfortable. Not for me. I have slim jeans, and they look, excuse me, they look borderline skinny. Oh, excuse me again, but they're not. I swear to God, they're not skinny jeans. They're just slim. I bought another pair of slim jeans. I bought a new beanie, because I fucking love my beanies. I bought a new t-shirt. I bought some new shoes, because these sort of plimsoll things that I wear now are falling apart. I've got another pair somewhere, but I never wear them. I have no idea. I know where one of them is, but no idea where the other one is. So I only wear these and another pair of trainers. So these are falling apart. So yes, I bought some new clothes. That was awesome. Then I went drinking with Joss. Man, I miss Joss. Joss is such a good lad. Like we always exchange. Like we don't see each other for months at a time, and then when we do, we've always got loads of stories. Like he's always got loads of girls on the go, and while I might not sleep with as many girls as he does, I have as many girls on the go as he does. I'm usually talking to as many and have as many on the go as he does. So I've always got plenty of stories about girls that I'm talking to. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, we went for a curry at the Wetherspoons Curry Club, and that was beautiful. Then we went to my friend Robin's gig. And to be honest, I wasn't really bothered. Like I helped Robin set up the gig last night, as anyone who follows my Tumblr will know. And so that went quite well, and he put on a pretty good performance. But on the whole, I really wasn't fussed. I was having a good time. I'm already getting quite tipsy at this point because Joss and I have been drinking literally since lunchtime. And I get a tap on the shoulder. I turn around and Tony is there. I know normally I refer to her as she who shall not be named, but fuck it, I didn't care. Tony was there. And I get this. She gives me a hug and says hello, etc. And she's meeting a friend. I knew exactly who she was meeting. I know her boyfriend is on that course. So she was meeting her boyfriend. And then her and her boyfriend sit like literally 8 feet away from me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? They're sitting 8 feet away from me. The last time I saw the guy, I came this close to knocking him out. But I didn't for her sake. And again, this time I just wasn't really that bothered. Because, I'll be honest, right? I do love her. And she is still in here. She is. I'm not going to lie. There's no point in me even lying about that. But that's never going to happen. I've given up on that idea a long time ago. She's messed up in the head. Like, she is. She's got a lot of problems. Like, when I spoke to her last week, she was that close to her and her boyfriend splitting up. And there was this other guy on the scene, who I don't even know where he is now. But presumably he's still on the scene, because he, lives next door to her. So fuck knows what's going on there. And to be honest, I just don't even care. And I heard that she was trying to get my attention a couple of times. Like, not for anything major, it was just a general hello kind of thing, I think. But she definitely tried to get my attention a couple of times, because I heard her calling my name, and I saw her looking over, but I ignored her, which is a good thing for me. Like, normally, when I'm that into a girl, There's no way in hell I could ignore her. But I ignored her. So that made me feel quite good. It made me feel quite good. So, yeah. Tony, I don't know, man. I still love her, but we could never be together. I have no idea how she really feels about me. Nor do I really care, to be honest. It doesn't really make much difference. I would love for her to turn around and say that she loves me too. And I'm pretty sure that she does. Or at least she cares about me a lot. I know there's a definite sexual chemistry there. I don't care what anyone else says. There's definitely some kind of a connection there, at least physically, if nothing else. I know she cares about me. Right, well, draw a line under that. And I've been drinking a lot, but I've come back, and there's more Guinness. So I'm going to have some more Guinness, so just wait a second. Right, so I'll continue. And the rest of the night continued with more bands playing, some of them really, really good. There was one called Towering Heights. If you can go on Facebook now and find Towering Heights, fucking do it, because they're fucking awesome. They reminded me quite a lot of Alter Bridge. Obviously like a poor man's Alter Bridge, but they were definitely an Alter Bridge sort of kind of band. And Miles Kennedy is a god, so go check them out. Anyway, that's enough about the bands. And there was a girl there. There was a girl there, and she was stood right in front of where Joss and I were, and Joss and I were pretty drunk by this point. And she had a fantastic ass, and a world-class bottom. In our eyes, anyway, because we both like girls with quite big bottoms. We're not talking like proper, like fat, wrinkly cellulite bottoms. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against a bit of cellulite. I know girls get cellulite. That I haven't got a problem with that. As long as the shape is there, I don't care if there's cellulite on that. I really don't care. If anything, that's a bit of variety. It really doesn't matter. As long as the shape is good, I can handle everything else. So Joss was like, oh, well, we better not check her out because she's probably ugly. So I'm like, no, fuck that shit. We're going to check her out. So I went right up next to her and I stood next to her. I looked across and man, she was not good looking. Not at all. We then left to get some more cash because originally I was going to get the last train home, and then we found someone that was willing to give us a lift home. But I ran out of money, so I had to go and get some more cash. And on the way out from getting cash, I spoke to her, and I whispered in her ear, "You have a really great ass." And she laughed and said, "Thank you." And I carried on walking. Joss witnessed this and pissed himself laughing in front of everyone. He couldn't believe I just got up to this girl and told her that she had a nice ass. Like, well, why wouldn't I tell her? Why wouldn't I? You know, I had no intention of speaking to her again. Why wouldn't I tell her? Anyway, we went and got cash. We eventually got back from getting cash. And I spoke to her at the bar. She was at the bar when I was there. And man, she had a really annoying voice. I know mine's not exactly a great voice to listen to, but she had a really annoying voice. Plus, she really wasn't a very good looking at all. And again, I know when you look like me, you can't afford to be picky. Or selective, as I prefer. I prefer the term selective rather than picky or whatever else people might say. But yeah, I am selective. And she wasn't. I just wasn't attracted to her. She had a great bottom. Anyway, we go back outside. We're watching another band. She's there again, stood in front of us. So we're checking out the bottom as we're guys. Of course we're going to check out the bottom. And of course we are. She was there, and I noticed a little circle patch on the top of her crack. I'm like, "Joss, what's that?" And he's like, he couldn't see it at first. And eventually she moved a bit closer to where we were. So look, there's a little circle at the top, and it was like really brown, reddy, sort of weird colour. It was like a browny reddy colour. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? It looks like a fucking shit stain. I'm like, well, surely she hasn't shit herself. And like, I know I'm not a woman, so I'm not an expert on periods. Oh, excuse me. But I'm pretty sure that periods don't come out of the top of your crack. In fact, I'm almost definitely sure of that. I have a kind of thing for period blood, which most of you probably don't know. But anyone that's ever kept an eye on my form spring or caught a couple of my Tumblr posts will have seen I kind of have a thing for period blood. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't period blood, especially as it was at the top of the arse crack. But that kind of put us off. We were like, what the fucking hell is that? Seriously, what is that? What is that? Don't even know, man. Don't even know. So yeah, Joss and I had a right laugh. Like, Joss and I very rarely see each other, man. Like, in terms of general things, like, you wouldn't think that we got on. We don't really have a lot in common. Like, we only sort of met at college a couple of years ago, because he was going out with a friend of mine. It's a girl, by the way. You know, because as I've said before, most of my friends are girls. So it's not very often that I get on with a guy as well as I get on with Joss. But we get on really, really well. We bond a lot. Oh, we had such a good night then. I mean, like, he really wants to do something together on New Year's Eve. So I'm determined. Obviously, I'll be back over New Year's Eve. So I'm determined to do something in Lincoln over New Year's Eve. And I've invited him, like I always do the Rock City all-nighter at Halloween. Or the Halloween weekend, at least. So I'm pretty sure he's going to come across for that. So we'll do that, which is good. Otherwise, I won't see him again until the sort of Christmas, New Year sort of vacation, holiday break, whatever you want to call it. Fuck. Dialect, whatever. So, yeah. Joss, great guy. Really, really good guy. He's a much nicer guy than me. I am a nice guy. But, you know, I have that sort of darker edge to me where I'm a little bit more honest than he is. Yeah, but yeah, great guy. And, you know, his life hasn't always been that great, and he hasn't really got a prosperous future, but he's doing okay for himself. He's doing okay. He seems happy, so what more can I want for a friend? So anyway, we get a lift back in this shitty Fiesta. I mean, a piece of shit Fiesta. And I mean, it's terrible. It's driven by a 45-year-old man. We stop at Tesco for petrol. I go and get some more cash to give him some petrol money. I grab a salad, and I love the honey and mustard chicken salad, or honey and chicken mustard salad, whatever. It's honey, mustard, and chicken pasta salad they do in Tesco. But very few places do it anymore. So I'm like, fuck you. So I end up getting a prawn salad. I like prawns, but it's no chicken and honey mustard. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So I'm home now. I'm back. I feel good. I feel hyper. I feel a little bit tipsy, which is why I'm continuing with the beer. I don't care. My dad's going to wake up in the morning. My dad's in bed now, which is why I'm in the lounge. And he's going to wake up in the morning and half of his Guinness is gone. Because I've drunk it. I don't even care. Because I feel good. So, yeah. I had a great day. The Terry thing fucked with my head a bit, but I'm okay. You know, I still love her, but what the fuck can I do about it? I can't do anything about it, can I? There's nothing I can do, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't do anything about it. So I just have to get on with things. I like the new clothes I bought. Maybe I'll model them for you at some point in the future. Maybe. Although I don't really think anyone cares about it. So yeah, fuck you if you didn't enjoy this. Round of applause if you did. Great, I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.